Have you ever wondered why people go to the gym year after year and look the same? In this video, I'm going to explain why people are making zero progress in the gym and how to fix that issue. Yes, on this channel, we do not only talk about problems, we talk about solutions as well. I've been going to the gym for years, have hit so many different types of plateaus, but I found a way to get around them. These aren't crazy things you have to do. They are simple and effective things you can do in your training right now to fix it. So let's get right into the video. One of the most common reasons people are not making progress in the gym is simply that they are not training hard enough. I know what you're saying. Kenny, I trained so hard. What are you talking about? But let me give you a situation to make this make sense. Think about it. You're in the gym, you're bench pressing alone. Let's say you're benching 275 pounds. I'll give you a little strength in the scenario. And you're doing it, you get 1 rep, okay? Getting a little shaky, you get 2 reps, okay? And then you're like, you know what? I don't know if I can get this 3rd rep. I'm gonna put it back. Well, you didn't have a spotter. And let's say, same person, same you, in the gym, 275 pounds in the bar, and you're going for it with a spotter. You get 1 rep. You get 2 reps. You get 3 reps. Oh my gosh, you get 5 reps. The only thing that changed is that you felt safe enough to go for that heavy weight. You didn't magically get stronger. You didn't magically change anything about your strength levels. It was the simple fact that someone was behind you that you were able to get that work in. And this is what most people do in the gym. They go in alone. They don't ask for a spotter on every single set they're doing. They're not, because you literally can't push as hard as you want to because no one's there to help you. No one's there to make you feel confident. And the simple fix for this is if you're training alone, just use machines. I know what you're gonna say, but machines suck. Ah, boo. No, they don't. There's pros and cons to both, but they work the same muscles. So as long as you're training as hard as possible, do the exercise where you can train as hard as possible. That is the point of this, because if you can't train to failure because you don't have a spotter, use the machine or equipment that you can train to failure on. Point blank simple. If you do that, you will make more progress simply because you pushed your body harder. And that there's no other way around that. If you do not get in enough protein throughout the day, you will not make as much progress as you could. It is literally what builds muscle. It is protein. So if you're not getting it in, you're basically wasting your time. So prioritize getting in some protein in every single meal that you consume, because I want all of that hard work you're putting on and putting in the gym to actually have an effect on your body. I've said this on this channel many times, and I'll keep saying it. You need close to 1 gram per pound of body weight. The more body fat you have on your frame, the less you need to be close to that number. So it can be like 0.7, maybe even 0.6. And the more muscle you have in your frame, you're gonna need closer to 1 gram per pound of body weight. So if someone is 150 pounds and they are not that muscular, let's say they have a lot of body fat on their body, they'll probably need about 120 grams of protein a day, maybe 130, not that big a deal. But if you're very muscular at 150, you're gonna need closer to 150 grams of protein a day. Get in close to your body weight in protein in grams a day and you will be fine. Form, execution of an exercise, and exercise selection are very important so you can continue to make progress in the gym. If you are not feeling a certain muscle working during the exercise, it may not be the right exercise for you, or we're gonna have to change your form or your approach to exercise. Make sure you are filming yourself in the gym. There are so many people that are doing exercises the wrong way, and they're simply just working the wrong muscles. If you're not doing it right, the wrong muscles are going to fire, and that will slow or hinder your progress in the gym. And that could be a main reason you're hitting a plateau. I've worked with different people. I've told them to brace their core during squats, to flare their lats, or to activate their lats during bench press. And what do you know? That day, they hit a PR. They were just doing it wrong. And it's crazy how you can make simple and effective tips or corrections to your form, and that weight will blow up just because you're trying it in a different way or from a different viewpoint. Now, when it comes to exercise selection, people are built in all different shapes and sizes. If certain things are uncomfortable for you or cause you pain or anything like that, try a different exercise. There are so many different ways to hit the quads. There are so many different ways to hit the chest, back, calves, neck, abs, what have you. There's all different things we can do because we all look differently. People have longer arms than other people. If you fall for an exercise or fall in love with it, it could be because it's the best one that fits for you. So make sure if something isn't working, or if you are hitting a plateau, or things are not going well for you, try a different variation of the exercise because it could work better for you. And more often than not, there's a better way to do it. You can do everything right. You can train super hard, have great form and exercise selection, and get in your protein. But if you don't do this one thing, you will hit a serious plateau in the gym, and you can even get weaker. And that one thing is going to be sleep. Sleep is like a natural steroid. It literally is. And it can make you get stronger faster just by having the perfect sleep cycle. I like to wake up and go to bed at the same time every day. It is called the circadian rhythm, and that is a very helpful way to help your hormone levels, to help your mood, and to also recover those muscles that you work so hard throughout the week. If your sleep isn't together, it doesn't matter what you do, you will not make progress in the gym. So make sure to make that a priority, even if you're not lifting. Even if by somehow, some way you came across this video and you just wanted to watch it, get your sleep right and you're gonna live longer. So please do it. Another thing that is slowing down people's progress in the gym is overtraining. Now wait. I know what you're thinking. Kenny, how can you just talk about in the beginning of the video that someone isn't training hard enough and then mention overtraining in the same video for a reason that is stopping someone's progress in the gym? Because there's nuance to this. Overtraining and training hard enough, two different things. And let me explain that. Did you know that I have made more progress in the gym by taking 2 rest days in a training block? I didn't say week because I have an 8-day week in my training split. I can explain that in a different video, but what have you. 2 rest days a week could be more beneficial to you than just having 1. Why? More recovery. Certain people are just training too often or too much for their bodies to actually recover. So adding a rest day to your routine could skyrocket your progress. I know what you're thinking. How is it going to work? Less time in the gym, more gains. I did it myself. It worked for me. That was a huge shift in my training. And once I started doing that, my gains skyrocketed and I started putting on muscle even faster. Give it a try. Now, when it comes to overtraining, we can, think about it. I still want you to go as hard as possible, but just to get more rest while you're doing it. And that'll help you recover better. Now, I also started making more progress in the gym once I decreased the amount of volume that I was doing. And all volume is how many reps, sets, and the weight you use in the gym. So I used to do, just for chest, for example, I would do 5 exercises. What do you know? If I just did 3 exercises for chest all the way out, I'm talking as hard as I can go, training very close to failure. That gave me more results than doing 5 exercises for chest. All that means is I was doing too much volume and it was junk volume. I thought more exercises, more growth. No, not the way it works, because by the time I'm doing the 4th or 5th exercises, I'm already so tired. My form isn't that good. I'm already falling off in the gym. There's literally no point in doing it. Go as hard as you can, cut down the volume, and you can make more progress. And you're gonna see it is way more effective. This also comes into the rep schemes you're doing. I think the money, where it's at, the best rep range is going to be from the 6 to 8 reps per set. It can vary for different people. Some people recover better than others just off of genetics, but just for the average person, 6 to 8, maybe 10, really depends. You will rarely see me in the gym doing 12 reps of one exercise. Why? It's just too much volume. Because if I could do 12, why would I not just go heavier and do 8 and do 6? It creates less fatigue in the body, so you'll be less sore the next day or the next few days, and it promotes more muscle recruitment because the load is heavier, your muscles can activate a little bit better to that, and it can stimulate a little bit more growth for you. So keep that in mind. Don't be in there doing like 30 reps exercise, 15, 20 reps. There are a few situations where I could see someone doing 20 reps in exercise, and that is only if we're doing half reps, partial reps, really pushing to failure. We can get to that in a different video. But very, very few times I can see that being beneficial. More often than not, I would stay in the 6 to 8 rep range. Some people even like doing 4 reps. Some people get away with 10. Again, it varies. Play with it. Let's play with it and decrease from whatever you're doing and just see if that works better, so you won't be overtraining. Now, if you guys like me, please hit that like and subscribe button. I promise you it will be worth it. And this concludes the video today. I'll be putting up different videos on the screen of more things I've posted that can also be helpful for you in the gym. If you guys have any questions, just leave them in the comments. I get back to all comments. So I hope you enjoyed the video today, and I'll see you again very, very soon.